Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Dominions 5. We are going through our 1v1 with Agartha versus Ulm. This is turn 33 and I should be working on my exam, so let's go into the turn here. Research in thaumaturgy level 3 has been completed, so we can teleport our pretender. Ruark's Pact times 3, then some magic sites are found in range of shadow. Let's do the battles first. I like doing that up front here. So, Battle in Feral Woods. We are still trying to raid everywhere we can. This is a little bit of bigger. We saw his PD in here last turn, so now we're sending in a larger raiding force that should be able to beat it. There's some defenders of the hall in the center to tank it out a bit. And we managed to get to his back line and kill the commander. I was about to say if we lose this, then I don't know what. Okay, but we killed him. Good, we managed to do a proper raid. There's a battle in Blackdale. I think this is just me poking and checking whether or not. Usually, it's not rare that people forget that when you have a fort with an army inside and you just taking it, you don't have any PD in there, so you can sometimes be lucky and just move a scout onto their fort and lock them inside the fort because they don't have any PD they are patrolling. So he thought that I might attack him this turn apparently, so he patrolled with the entire thing. That's fair enough. My scout here will probably run away. He does, yeah. All good. There was a battle in the Cradle of Life. So he's now trying to clear out those barbarians that we saw earlier with a ridiculously good stack. This is not a fight. He loses 15 Black Knights. Excuse me? Maybe I should have been mass recruiting barbarians. How? Oh! Yeah, not to the barbarians, but to his own. You see, the barbarians don't kill one guy, but these priestsmiths with their iron blizzards, it's just ridiculous, dude. I don't. Like, they get 57 kills, and there were only 53 barbarians in this army here, and these guys get 11, so yeah, you can deduce that they killed about 15 of his own guys with just that Iron Blizzard spam. It's ridiculous. I've never seen any army in Dominions 5 being able to produce this kind of ranged fire from like 200 gold. This is just not ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we were trying to get into Boketon, but he is attacking us on top of that fort. This is not even that many guys, is it? And this is the largest stack of shotguns that we've had, sort of, in a long while. Backed up by some defenders of the halls. They have this air shield, and they are close to the enemy. They're going to be attacking right away. So they clash into each other. And we just get absolutely wiped. We managed to rout the Black Knights. But I'm tempted to believe that it's not me who is routing the Black Knights, it is the Iron Blizzard, if anything. Yeah. I could not have predicted this outcome. I probably could have predicted this outcome. 42 shot guards wiped out. Alright. And I should have moved this army away. We could just have moved away and it would have been better. Aman Forest, we are poking just in case he moved his army away. He stays. We've taken control of the province of Sitala. There was a battle in Antediluvian. We're trying to claim the final neutral province in the water. Man, I can't even do that right. There was a battle in Neotha. He takes that back. We'll have to watch that. And in Kimri, what is this? Just raiding with 5 Black Knights. Not worth watching. Alright, we found some magic sites. In the range of shadow, we get Dying Forest increases death, so it's not like a pestilence site this time around. We get, look at all these gems. Haha, 6 new gems found here. Whoop-a-doo. Too little too late. We should have tried to clear one of these thrones really early on. Having the research from the Throne of Knowledge up here, or the air shield earlier, would have been really useful. I didn't prioritize it, but I could have and I should have. In the Velvet Ocean we find a thing. Living sediment. Not bad. So we're finding some magic sites now. Unrest in giant spines increasing. Could be the work of enemy spies. Okay. And on event here we get unrest. And in Blue Moss Forest we get unrest. Okay. And we are under siege in Amad Forest. We have more than half of the wall integrity remaining, so this is not a big deal right now. So, what are we attacking into Blackdale with? Another scout just in case he moves. And we are teleporting the Pillar of Righteous Flame to the range of shadow. So in here I'm expecting that he feels cocky at this point and that he will attack in the range of shadow. So we will hold here. We will recruit archers. We have buffed PD only to 20. Could have gotten a little bit more, whatever. Moving everything nearby in there, because he doesn't like my air shield. I think he will come in here. And we are trying to build a fort. Still a palisade. No? Oh, here. Build palisade. Yeah. And we have a lab in here so we can research and everything while we're defending. This stack here will move along the coast. If I hadn't lost, I keep saying that, but this army getting wiped was sort of the only threat I had in this general area, and it would also have been the thing that could reclaim and protect my islands. So losing it here is just another nail in the coffin. But all in all, there's not much to say about this turn. I'm just throwing everything in here. I can show the script. I keep getting to show the scripts. I'm trying out Moors of the Earth. We have Fanaticism in here. Why am I putting that in this late in the script, I wonder? Should have been a little... Could push that up in the script. We have Fire Shield now. Alright, so Rockeye, our prophet, is actually up front. And when our pretender comes in, he will pop in right here. So they will be at the front to deal with the Black Knights. I don't think the Black Knights can kill these two guys. So we have Fire Shield, Holy Avenger, and Fanaticism. Okay, so that's why he's doing this and then attack closest. So he will be, even before he gets any buffs, he has a protection 24. And then he will go higher than that. So like 30-ish. Unfortunately, we have not had... Oh, we're finally getting nature gems. Whoop-de-doo. We have not had any nature gems all game, so I have not been able to make any rings of regeneration. I would have really liked a ring of regeneration on Rockeye here. But we don't have any such things, unfortunately. Then we are doing stuff like... I should have given these guys Earth Gems again to do the summon Earth Power in the battle. If there's gonna be a battle. But I'm opting to not do that. And they're just gonna cast spells and try to figure out what they want to do. Legions of Steel is being... I'm not scripting Strength of Giants enough. I should do that more. I think the AI will prioritize Legions of Steel and Strength of Giants in many cases, luckily. So I'm being covered a little bit by the spellcasting AI. Moors of the Earth by the guy up here. This is not my first experience with attempting to use this spell properly, and it has never worked out for me, even though it's range 30 with a plus even, so he should be able to cast it further up to range, what, 35? Yeah, and it's late in the script, so it should be going down, and it should kill a bunch of what are they called? Black Knights? But I have never seen it work. Not when I try to do it. I've seen other people do it. But I can never make it work. So we have our Ohms, and those are the only real backbone of the army here. We don't have a lot, but then we will have our two super combatants, the Prophet and the Pillar of Righteous Flame up front. Yeah, I put him up front here, so that when he comes in, he will be at the front there. Summon Earth Power, Temper Flesh, Fire Shield, Astral Shield, so people can't really damage him in melee and get away with it. Like, I think he could be his 30 protection and resistance to everything. I don't know if that stacks with Temple Flesh. Maybe the Temple Flesh is wasted on him. Probably is, though. Interesting. Oh, and protects against fire as well. I didn't know. Oh. See, I'm learning new things every game still. But yeah. Like, I was tempted to just put him on top of Blackdale, but right now it's not in my dominion, because he's probably preaching in here. But otherwise I would have dropped it on top of Blackdale and just tried to kill his entire army with the Pretender. Instead we're doing the safe thing and just teleporting it to the range of Shadow for now, where we also have a lab so we can teleport it again. And we'll see if we can squeeze out a victory against him in one big battle. And this is turn 33, we'll do turn 34. So down, boom, boom, boom. 34. And no big battle this turn in range of Shadow, so we'll go through the battles as normal. Let's see, Feral Woods. He's reclaiming that with the army that just wiped my stack. Battle in Titan's Breath Peaks, just another killing some barbarians. Is this? Oh, it's on the west coast. Yeah, he has so many of these armies around at this point. Like, it's not impossible for me to still turn this game around. What I would need is something like the Pretender or the Prophet, what I'm trying to do, some sort of super combatant, because all of his armies are the same. So if I can make some sort of combatant that can wipe a stack of those, that stack will no longer be able to do anything against me, and those types of stacks, and I can wipe one. If I have to teleport, I will have to teleport and then build a lab, and then teleport and build a lab to get him moving around with the Pretender. But then I could basically wipe a stack every other turn, is my thinking. Like, it's not impossible to do these kind of things. And I have been setting up for the late game the entire time. So if I could extend the game like that and start wiping some stacks, I might be able to turn it around. You know, I'm an optimist, so I'm trying stuff like this to see if I can do some sort of trickery with that. We are killing some PD here. It's really that interesting. We managed to get it in the Glade Woods. Our Magma Child army is moving along the coast. Those are pretty good still, and enough of them could wipe a stack as well. At least they traded somewhat efficiently. In Giant Spine, we are being attacked. It's probably just those 5 Black Knights. Green Harbor, he's now sailing to the next island. This is where we have a fort up, so he will not be able to take that at least. But he will push us off of it, and we don't cause him any attrition at all with our PD. In Blackdale, I think I'm just poking every turn to keep him on his toes. Now he finally put some PD in. Because we saw in the previous turns that he didn't have any PD, so if he moved the army away without putting PD in, this scout will still be able to claim it. Now it's not the case. The passable mountains we are raiding. And now he is starting to dump PD to stop my incessant raiding, which is the right play, of course. He's taking Kodakar! Haha! My trap has been sprung. Unfortunately, it's not like a big army. I was hoping he would move his bigger army into Kodakar to then go to my capital, and we would have deceased his entire stack. That's not important. We don't even kill anything. But, like, he could easily have thought, okay, he's building up in range of Shadow, I'll go to Kodakar, then Blue Moss Forest and take Agartha. And if he had done that, then this disease thing might have diseased a bunch of his units. Now he moved in 14 units, so even if some of them get diseased, it's really non-significant. Sadly. What are we doing here? We're moving some units up north to try to swing around and attack into Aman Forest. We're researching inside. Am I still not using the hammers? We are using the hammers. Forge Girdle of Might and Bracers here. Another conclave coming in. Ruach's Pact every turn. I think I'm going down to 2, so we're just using the income now. Or maybe it's because I'm using this guy to move out 30 of them. So we have really a lot of magma children at this point, which is nice. We have some things going for us. And I have some barbarians raiding into his lands. Is there anything else to talk about? We're doing Twiceborn in here now, so that we can move out next turn. Twiceborn, because we have researched enchantment level 4 now. Don't know why I'm doing that now. I guess I can finally afford it a little bit. And that is cool. Makes them more likely to be used as super combatants, because then they come back. So we lose, we're being attacked everywhere. A group of tridents attack a province attempts to take control. We have some wolves who are hungry, and we have some gems incoming, and then a barbarian horde attacking. So we are attacking the Windsong Forest again. There might be a magic site or something here that is causing all these attacks, and then the Whirling Sea, we're being attacked. So not only is Ulm taking territory from us, so is the Independence. And looking at the board state, it is crumbling slowly, or fast. Not slowly, but really, really fast. We're losing ground every turn. I still, want to have my big battle before we end the game. So I am building up in here, and the fortress here will be done in 2 turns, and then we'll move out if he hasn't moved on us by then. But we'll see that next episode, I guess. It's not anything exciting is really happening here this turn. I don't think any scripts have changed in here. We have a lot of archers now, which are on fire archers. Yeah, because before his crossbowmen get buffed up with legions of steel and iron warriors, there's a window of opportunity where our archers can kill a few of them. And we have, I've been building them in here now, so we have a few, and we can do these wind masters. So we get some air mages in here that can do lightning bolts, and those are good against highly armored troops. So we still trying some different stuff. Never concede and never surrender. This is it for this episode, guys. I hope you are enjoying. We are approaching a climax. And put some gems on here and a fire in a jar. We could put more gems on him just in case there is a battle, because he will definitely need them. But we will see about that in the future. So thank you guys for watching for now, and stay tuned for the next turns coming up. See you then. Bye bye.